Hi, everybody. My name is Phyllis Y. Whitley. If you have been spiritually victimized or traumatized, welcome to Spiritology Live, where I bring my #1 Amazon bestseller book to life. Each episode will be raw, spiritual, metaphysical, in a holistic space of consciousness for self-healing. As you learn how to break your religious shackles so you can master and manifest your promised land within today. Let's go. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I hope by now you have listened to some of my podcasts, if not all. If not, you can go back. I did something recently about illusion, and to recap everything, we talked about the seed. We talked about the invisible seed. We talked about the spiritual realm. We talked about how that seed can go through your community. Yes, it can go to your teacher. Yes, it can go to your best friend. It can go through your family. I think the shocker was the family. And it's there to stop you. It's there to stop you from moving forward in life, because everyone, I feel, has a destiny. Everyone has the destiny, if not only being in your promised land. The promised land, it should be living your true self, or a higher version of yourself. I don't want you to get destiny confused with destination, because I feel that when you have arrived and you made it, I feel that, unfortunately, what that is, it's time for God to come get you. Those of you who believe in the supreme highest one, everybody got a different name if they want it, but still it's a God. So destination, we don't want you to feel I arrived and I'm higher than everybody and there's no more I can do or learn. That way you are constantly growing. You're supposed to enjoy your promised land. You're supposed to enjoy making it out there. You're supposed to enjoy breathing in the morning, looking at the nature that God has surrounding you. So don't get it twisted. Promised land ain't, okay, I hit the lottery for $1 million. That's good, but, and I'm done. No. What are you doing after you hit the lottery? What are you doing if that's your situation? What are you doing when you get out there and you got your platform, when you got a platform or 2 platforms? What are you doing for others? Because it is not for you. Your blessings is not for you. God will give you a reward of blessings, but don't forget, it's for everybody. Does that mean that I'm supposed to, Miss P, take my $10,000 or $1 million and just spread it upon people? I can tell you, I remember on one of the shows I watched, Food Network, and one of the gentlemen got on there. He literally, they said, what you going to do with the money when you win it? And make a long story short, he said, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give and just give it and feed the hungry. And I thought that was nice. And so he did, and then he came back on later, and he had a wife and a baby. She was pregnant. And they said, how did everything go? He said, well, I did go out and feed everybody. He said, but I need help with my house. I need help with my baby. And, she's pregnant. So basically, he was really struggling. And I remember him. And I said, well, this man got up and he gave all his money to the needy. I am not here to say you don't do that, but it's a portion that you have to give to everybody. God is not going to bless you and say, give it all. Because you still have to stand and you still have to live. You help your children, but you can't turn around and say, here go my paycheck, go have fun. So it's a portion. And he literally, sadly, he didn't win that next time, and so he walked away with nothing. And listen, and I bet you, all those people he gave that money to, they can't help him. They're not going to help you. So you have to be very wise of how you pull out your blessings. But remember, your platform is to get out there and help other people. Your platform is not for you to get up there and show off. Now, what we are going to be discussing today, uh, in reference to the seed, we are going to be talking about, in one of my chapters, it's called Gangster's Paradise. And we're going to talk about how the seed actually go into what we never discussed. It goes into kids, children. I'm going to read something, and then we're going to dive right in. This is from chapter 5, Gangster's Paradise. It says, countless spiritual wolf headquarters are setting up shop in the spiritual realm. Remember that, the spiritual realm, waiting to embody anything and anyone in low and high places for opposing God, truth, and stealing his praise. What that really is that anything that can stop you in your destiny of your promised land, anything that can stop you from moving to the next platform or going to a platform. Many people are in the grave, according to Miles Monroe, and most of the wealthiest people are in the grave because their ideas was millionaire, zillionaire, billionaire, whatever you want to call it, and they in their grave because they had a dream pipe and they never moved the pipe. So with that being said, I have the next one says, they have shackled up and taken living quarters in the churches and the spiritual community as lovers of lies, rape, molestation, and various other sexual immoral acts, performed by your very own spiritual leaders and other leaders that's in the church. Unfortunately, these shackles, seeds, prey on the young and the innocent as early as they can. Why? Because they want to destroy their connection. People say their faith. I'm going to break it down. The connection that they would have with God. If you mess up a child and you have something to do with the spiritual realm of a leader, that child's going to look at you as you are the next thing to God.